You know, I was at the State Department. The president was the vice president the last time Russia invaded Ukraine. This is a pattern of horror from President Putin and from the cronies around him.
Well, Jen Psaki has been trolled online for pointing out that Joe Biden has been a leader during both times Russia invaded Ukraine. Vladimir Putin decided to invade Ukraine last week, but in 2014, Russia also invaded the Crimea area of Ukraine when Joe Biden was serving as Barack Obama's vice president. The White House press secretary was a guest on CNN to discuss the war currently unfolding. She said, "I was at the State Department. The president was the vice president the last time Russia invaded Ukraine. This is a pattern of horror from President Putin and the cronies around him." But Twitter users were quick to point out that maybe the common denominator is the fact the Russian president has chosen to invade both times when Joe Biden was in office. Sky News host James Morrow wrote, "The first step is admitting you have a problem." Wow, Psaki speaks the truth for once. Yes, damn straight, it's a pattern, someone else wrote. Another user said, wonder what the common denominator is. GOP member Ronna McDaniel wrote, "Yes, Biden being in the White House when Putin invades Ukraine is a pattern. It's a pattern of weakness from a Democrat that our enemies know won't stop them," another said. Another user wrote, "I just want one journo who doesn't work for Fox News to ask this woman why Putin took 4 years off." Finally, she doesn't seem to realise what she's admitting. It's no secret Joe Biden's leadership has been criticised in the face of foreign enemies. He has copped copious amounts of backlash for being too weak on the world stage, especially with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping. Just last week, former President Donald Trump joined Fox News' Laura Ingraham just as Russia began the invasion, where he slammed Biden's weakness and stupidity.
A month ago or 3 weeks ago, all the so-called experts were saying that, Putin was probably going to just be content with staying in those separatist regions. But I think given what's unfolded, sadly, with a lot of weakness in the United States, they just decided to go for it. I mean, it looks like they're going for it. And where does that leave NATO, the NATO alliance?
I think you're exactly right. I think that's what happened. He was going to be satisfied with a peace, and now he sees the weakness and the incompetence and the stupidity of this administration. And as an American, I'm angry about it, and I'm saddened by it.
Joe Biden, however, delivered a strong message to Vladimir Putin yesterday at his State of the Union address.
When dictators do not pay a price for their aggression, they cause more chaos. They keep moving, and the cost, the threats to America and America to the world keeps rising. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability in Europe after World War II. The United States is a member, along with 29 other nations. It matters. American diplomacy matters. American resolve matters. Putin's latest attack on Ukraine was premeditated and totally unprovoked. He rejected repeated efforts at diplomacy. He thought the West and NATO wouldn't respond. He thought he could divide us at home, in this chamber, in this nation. He thought he could divide us in Europe as well. But Putin was wrong.